Hello guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel today. And as you can see, there's a truck over there. Yeah, today we shall be driving a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz, that is the truck that we will be driving today. Basically, we just want to test it because many people are saying that of course the game is Truckers of Europe 3, and as you all know that this is one of the best mobile game so far when it comes to trucks. I know there are so many other games, and also there are quite a lot of competitors actually right now that are trying to compete with Wonder Software, but still we can say that Wonder Software have been doing a great job, even though right now they are doing a lot of updates, and most of those updates they are yet to find one that is very stable. Yeah, so but today, as you look at the dashboard there, this is a Mercedes-Benz truck. Yeah, and we are having a cargo there. We already attached it. So right now we are going to Ariolo, but of course for the purpose of just testing the Mercedes-Benz, the performance and how it maneuvers across the meandering roads here. Yeah, you can see right there we are just exiting the parking lot and joining main highway there. Yeah, of course we are turning left there. It's a very long truck. Yeah, as you can see, this is a very long truck. The truck, of course, blue, and the trailer is yellow. There's a beautiful color there. Yeah, so right now we're just testing. You can see how we are joining the main highway, and of course, so that we can continue with the journey. We are taking that climbing up there, and a bit that road is a bit narrow, but look at the trees, guys, and that truck is very long. Yes, so let's see. This is a long vehicle. Let's test this Mercedes-Benz, and maybe I would encourage some of the gamers also to try. It's only better to try most of these trucks so that you can also make sure which one is better. So here I think we need to fuel, because as you can see it's raining, so we need to fuel the truck before we proceed with the journey. Yeah, so we are just right now fueling the truck, and also our wipers are on. You need to, of course, to switch off the engine, but I can see we had some fuel. Maybe just top it up and make sure it's full, so that we can proceed without any drama. So right now you can see so many other trucks passing by on my left side there. So the weather is a bit chilly. It just stopped raining, but it's still, the road is still wet and slippery, of course, as you can see. Let me just open the window a little bit. Yeah, so we are at the gas station there, a minor one. You know, this game has quite some very good gas station. Like there's one which bigger one which can carry like 4 trucks, but this one I think it can only accommodate 2 trucks at the same time. So we are joining again the main highway, so that we of course are going to be climbing up. We give way to that one, and now we need to join. Yes, so right now we joining the main highway, of course, but it's still raining. I need to get back to put back again the wipers, so that we'll be able to, yeah, the wipers are now on, so that you can be able to see the road clearly. But you can see it's sleepy, very slippery road there, and also it's kind of there's water on the road, slippery, wet, but we're going. Yeah, the beautiful scene there, and I think Wonder Software really did a good job here again, guys, because look at the scenery, is really looking nice. Yeah, so it's a bit dark, but I don't know why it's dark when inside the truck, but when I use the outside camera it's just normal. So this is something I think also Wondershare needs to I almost hit I was actually driving outside the road, because look guys, why is it that it's too dark while inside the truck? Actually you can think it's 6 p.m, but when you do the long shot, the outside shot, you can clearly see it's not very dark. So the tint effect, I think it's a bit too high, and this is something probably in the next update I think Wondershare can do something about it, because there's a quite difference when you shift the camera, the outside camera, and this one now, the inside. You can clearly see there's a huge difference. Actually right now you can just be thinking that it's getting dark, but see guys, when you shift that camera again, it's just very bright outside. Yeah, so those are some of the few things that of course guys, we're turning right there. You need to turn right because you're gonna be joining a highway, a super highway up there. You can see that the truck passing over there. Now we are gonna be joining that one, because now that is where we'll start our journey officially. So after this turn, and this truck is not very powerful, especially when it's climbing, because if you are using a Scania would be a bit faster. But I love the interior, is looking nice. The modeling, the design, it's exactly that of Mercedes-Benz Actros. So right now is a bit bright, as you can see. Now see, the outside camera shows clearly it's actually like around 1 p.m, but when you are inside the truck, it's telling you like it's around maybe 5. So that difference, again, we are gonna be hitting we are driving outside the road. That truck, that was, we were almost getting an accident. So let me just get in, and now we need just to proceed again. Yeah, so the weather is not really looking bad, because you can clearly see but this road is a bit the vehicles are not that many, because you can see that we are driving. Of course there are small cars, but the trailers, I'm looking on the side mirror there on the left. Of course there's a truck behind us, a green one, trying to overtake. But you remember also guys, I told you that something Rwanda need also to fix this one, because now you see that green truck on the side mirror, the left side mirror. That truck cannot just overtake unless we kind of give way. Even if you are driving on the right side and you are leaving the left side, the truck still won't manage to overtake. But you can see the small cars are overtaking us. Yeah, so there are some other cars joining the main highway also there. So there's a truck driving behind us, a green truck. But what I'm finding difficult is that this truck is unable to overtake us, probably simply because these are something to do with the configuration. Let me see if I can see that truck, but I know it's driving behind us, because you see there's a big gap between where my truck is and also on the left side of the road, where it's enough space for that truck that is driving behind us to pass, but it cannot pass because it feels like we are blocking the road, which is not true. So that traffic system, Wanda needs also again to work on something. You can see we are climbing up. There's a steepy, these are slope here. Again, our truck is getting a bit difficult to climb that slope. You can see we are stepping on the throttle almost fully, but the truck is still unable. Now you see we are getting stuck. The truck is unable to climb that steep slope there, which is not really a huge slope, but that is now the speed it can go with. And you can see we are creating a traffic jam. There's a white truck behind us which is also unable now to overtake. because it's feeling like we are blocking the road. So right now we are approaching a tunnel here. It's a double tunnel, of course, the one on the other side of the road and this side. Yeah, so I like that tunnel, how it's been passed through that hill, and also the lighting system inside the tunnel is very nice. This again looking very realistic. You can see the far end. They're saying light at the end of the tunnel, so you can see some light over there. Yeah, so right now we are driving through a tunnel which has been quite really done well. A friend of mine was asking that what happens if those lights goes off. Yeah, because they have a power backup, because which kind of electricity are they using? Is it solar? What kind of power, I mean? Because in a situation those lights goes off, the way there are so many, I can only imagine how dark that place is. But also it's advisable as a driver, whenever you are driving through a tunnel, of course you need to have your lights on. Yeah, like right now actually my lights were on as I was driving through that tunnel. It's getting dark again. You can see a tunnel behind us and another white truck also following us closely. Yeah, that truck, it's very consistent. If you check on the left mirror right now, it's most likely going to overtake us. Yeah, so as I was saying is that Wonder Software has been sorry guys, we are approaching is it an underpass or of course it's a way bridge. Yeah, because once you see that there's a bridge, this is a way bridge, guys. And so also there are sleeping areas. Remember I told you, whenever you see those green spot there, those are where you can always park and sleep, if only your driver is tired enough, because sometimes you can park there and then you find out that your driver is not even sleeping, so it will tell you you cannot sleep. Oh, that's a minor accident. We hit the wall, but thank God you have survived. So we are approaching this is not really a way bridge actually, guys. It's just a small bridge and over underpass. Yeah, that probably is a footwalk. That is where a pedestrian used to cross the road. And I don't know why it's kind of freezing, so it's dark inside but bright outside. I hope Wonder you will do something about it, because it's not realistic, guys. It's not realistic. So I think right now there's a bridge now, because why is it that we are seeing this is also another bypass? Yeah, it's a bypass, but I think the toll station is just nearby. There could be a toll station nearby. That's a first bypass, and I think there's another bypass, so that is just underpass. Yeah, there are so many bypasses in this game, especially this route. I understand this route actually is going to Munich, not Ariolo, because you know Ariolo, that route is very tricky, and if you're not a good driver, actually our next video we are going to be driving to Ariolo, probably from Munich to Ariolo. I don't know how that journey will look like, but we will be doing. Remember, today we are just trying this Mercedes-Benz, because you know, people are telling us which truck is better than the other in the trackers of Europe 3, but now I was telling them, for you even to really justify which one is better, you can only say that after you have taken time and probably play both of actually like all of the tracks there. So right now, remember, we have done DAF, we've also done Scania. So today we are doing Mercedes-Benz. So we are doing this track one by one, so that will be able. But so far, remember, majority had voted for Scania. They are saying that Scania looks more stable on the road. But I think even this Mercedes-Benz is doing well. Yeah, in terms of stability, most of the trucks, Wanda did a good job there, because most of the trucks are doing well, and I'm yet to, of course, I've not been able to drive all of them, but when you look at, for example, this one, I love how it's so stiff. It's not really stiff, but it's so comfortable on the road. You know, sometimes back when this guy started, when at the early stages of this game, we used to have some flying trucks. Yeah, so you know, this game has really come from far, because Wanda keep on updating this game almost every 2-3 months. Yeah, so look at that road there. So I was saying that every track comes with a challenge. So like right now, if you look at this trackers of Europe 3, people still feel that some work needs to be done. Even though I can give it now, probably it's at maybe 65%, because you know, when you compare this to the Euro Truck Simulator 2, now the one that we usually play on PC, that one now, that game is perfect. But you know, it has really taken those guys so many years to even to make that game to be what it is, because I remember some people started playing that game like 15 to 20 years ago. People have been playing that game, the early versions. But you know, with this kind of games, once you get it right with the platform, the first game, the concept, now these other ones, the update will not be very difficult. But you know, if you are trying to put or bring a new idea into the foundation that probably was built to, it's like maybe you built a house which can hold only up to 4 stories, and you're trying to make it hold 7. So definitely when you do that, you're going to have problems. And that's why you see, even with Wanda, they keep on updating this game slowly by slowly. They introduce one thing and then test it to see how it's affecting the game. Of course, the database already, the system. If it is not working, they remove it again, they switch it. So that is why they've been having a lot of now we are at the toll station right now, passing through toll station. As you can see, those lanes that's allowing us to saying truck, buses, small cars, so they are labeled, they are well labeled. So right now we passing through that toll station. You can see our truck is already making way through, and making way through. But guys, you know, we are having a lot of blockage there because we are driving with the outside camera. Oh, there is almost an accident there. That one we just survived. We have survived that one, because that was gonna be quite a serious accident. The truck was actually going to overturn because we made a sharp bend. And again, now you can see there, Wanda software make it so realistic, because usually even the main trucks, that is how they behave. When you make a sharp turn, you will end up experiencing something of the same. So right now we are driving through, it's raining, and now we have to go very fast. So we are driving in a very rainy weather right now with a speed of 69, and we might need to be even faster, because there's a place we need to pass before it gets dark. And now that it's raining, it's not really safe to pass within that area when it's too dark, because sometimes it's a bit difficult. So right now you can see we are at 82 km/h, and there's another tunnel that we are going to pass through that tunnel very fast, because right now we are now race against time. We need to get to our final destination before probably it gets dark. Yeah, so right now another tunnel, but now We going too fast here. Yeah guys, you can now see we are through the tunnel and it's not raining, because you remember in the earlier versions you could still see rain inside the tunnel. This is something that many people, I remember, really complained about because it was not now realistic. Yeah, but right now you can see our track, it's not raining inside the tunnel. It's very clear. Yes. It's very clear, very clear. Yeah. So it's getting bright again, getting brighter, but now it stopped raining, and I think we are just going to park. There's a huge truck in front of us, and right now we are doing 100. We are too fast now. 100 guys. You can see we are overtaking all those trucks because they are doing 121 kilometers. That is too fast for a truck. Yeah, too fast for a truck. And now we need to park here guys. We need to park, and we need to park our truck and proceed from here. So thank you very much for watching guys, and I'm hoping to see you again. Keep it here.